Hi, I am Toti O'Brien, and I'm going to read My Father's Scream. The only time I got worried, she says, is when during the wake I heard your father yell. That long animal howl really scared me. She is the family friend who is also a physician, sure to stick around during the funeral. Diazepam in her purse, alert, ready to deliver instructions, call an ambulance. The old folks need watching, of course. An uncle has fainted as soon as he has arrived to church. He hasn't even made it to the pew, hastily shoved inside a taxi, brought home. Luckily, no further incidents plagued the ceremony. I was truly alarmed, she insists, when he suddenly bent, hands grasping the rail, knees buckling below him, and let out that wild wail, unstoppable. You should take traditions into account, I add, to mitigate a reaction, dull or shock. Screaming before the dead is part of our southern lifestyle. I remember Dad's mom at her husband's burials. She, always modest, shy, buttoned up, made quite a display. Yelling like a slaughtered swine, she attempted to throw herself inside the open hole where the coffin had been lowered, not yet covered with dirt. Of course, she was held back, but she managed to engage in a furious struggle with those trying to contain her in a sudden explosion of rage and despair. But I don't describe such gruesome sin to the family doctor. No need. She dismisses anyway my hypothesis of cultural influences of her father's manifestation of grief. Local habits, she affirms, cannot explain it, not so far in such a different context. Does she mean in absence of witnesses able to correctly appreciate? Perhaps. Perhaps she is right. I don't know, because I wasn't present, didn't hear Father scream. I can hear it now in my imagination, very distinctly. I can tell, could tell even the doctor, how it felt, because it echoes mine. The abrupt, ugly sound I uttered when the mournful news reached me on the phone. I recall the cell on my bed, where it slipped from my hand as I slipped somewhere lower, not sure where, on the floor, I guess. I remembered banging at the mattress, open palms, closed fists, my arms groping in search of support or resistance as my dad's reached for the wooden rail. I remember an unarticulated lament, awful, a long, indistinct vowel. He yelled like an animal, our doctor friend comments. She loves beasts. Her tone is compassionate, sympathetic. Like an animal, though the incomprehensible verse has a rather exact significance. It means no, the most useless of words, the most helpless. It means no when we know that such syllable won't change a thing, and yet everything should be changed. It means the kind of no claiming to subvert the progress of time, to upset natural laws. I'm not sure if such utterance of sheer revolt can be defined animal. Surely it isn't godly. I suspect it to be quintessentially human.